Won't break the bank. Not expensive. Example: we can just get some cakes if you want. That won't break the bank. Bring home the bacon. To earn a living, to succeed. Example: Mrs. Clark urged her son to go look for a job so that he can bring home the bacon. Born with a silver spoon in your mouth. If you are born with a silver spoon in your mouth, you are born into a rich family. Example: he does not need this job as much as I do. He is born with a silver spoon in his mouth. Bottom dollar bet my bottom dollar. Your last dollar. Example: I'd bet my bottom dollar Jim will have a crazy excuse for being late again. Bread and butter. Things which are the basic things you need to survive. For example, food and shelter, job or activity. Example: his new company needs to do well because it's his bread and butter. Dime a dozen. If something is a dime a dozen, it is extremely common, possibly too common. Example: don't worry about being fired. Jobs like that are a dime a dozen. Feel like $1,000,000. Feel wonderful. Example: wow, I feel like $1,000,000 in this new suit. Foot the bill. To pay for something. Example: once again it will be the taxpayers who have to foot the bill. Money doesn't grow on trees. Said to warn someone to be careful how much money they spend because there is only a limited amount. Example: you should listen to our parents and appreciate their hard work because they're right. Money doesn't grow on trees. Money to burn. To have very much money. To have more money than is needed. Example: my aunt has money to burn and she is always traveling somewhere. Money talks. Said about people or organizations that are rich and can therefore get or do what they want. Example: money talks in today's harsh economic climate. On the house means something is given to a customer for free. Example: have a drink on the house. Pay peanuts. To pay a very small amount of money for something. Example: if you pay peanuts, you get monkeys. Pay your dues. Means to earn something through hard work. Example: he put in the hours and paid his dues and was rewarded with a big promotion at work. Penny pincher. A stingy, miserly person. Example: Norbert was such a penny pincher, he charged his house guests a fee to visit the toilet. Pick up the tab. Pay for something, especially when it's not your responsibility to pay. Example: port officials argue that the city should have picked up the tab for fixing the environmental damage. Pour money down the drain. To waste money. Example: buying all those silly toys is like pouring money down the drain. Strike it rich. Suddenly make a lot of money. Example: we stayed in Vegas for 5 days, hoping to strike it rich, but had to be content with a couple of free cocktails. Time is money. Time is valuable, so don't waste it. Example: I'd like to get to work early each day since time is money. Worth its weight in gold. Extremely valuable or extremely useful. Example: your grandmother's stories are worth their weight in gold, so you should try to record them or write them down. Money is no object. Money is not a problem, the price does not matter. Example: money is no object to her, but it is definitely not her main motivation. Take a bath. Lose a large amount of money in the investment. Example: the companies were badly managed and investors have taken a bath. In for a penny, in for a pound. Once you have started something, go for it. Example: in for a penny, in for a pound. Do what you need to do. A king's ransom. A huge amount of money. Example: I love living on the water. I paid a king's ransom for the location. Nest egg. Money saved for the future or to prevent uncertainty. Example: you'd rather not use our nest egg for something like a new car. Live hand to mouth. To have just enough money to live on and nothing extra. Example: we were living hand to mouth for a few years while we were getting the business off the ground. Cook the books. Dishonestly change official records and figures. Example: his accountant had been cooking the books for years. Cash cow. A business unit that generates more cash than it needs to maintain its market share. Example: the shopping center just built on campus has become a real cash cow for the university. Put your money where your mouth is. Use action to support what you say. Example: You talk a lot about sustainability, but I don't see you making a single change in your own life. Put your money where your mouth is.